Commerce and Accountancy optional in UPSC is one of the top scoring optional. As per the latest UPSC annual report, it is also providing more than 12% success rate, which is way higher than many other optionals. We are providing many free initiatives on commerce optional for the beginners. You can join our Telegram channel and you should follow our YouTube beginner series by the toppers and the teachers. You can also schedule one-to-one mentoring call with me to plan your strategy for the commerce optional. Our courses on the commerce include classroom course, enriched study material, detailed solution of the previous year questions, and the daily answer writing mock test and practice. We are also adding the value through value additions. Welcome everyone. I have given all the questions here on the screen. The questions that you were asking: how to approach, how to strategize and timeline, how to prepare the paper 2, how much time to devote with GS, scoring or not, how to write the answers, not overlapping with the GS, step marking any scores of top, average score of toppers, BCom and CA Inter, how much helpful, which service you should target, and how to make short notes, what are the few resources that we can share, and the level of difficulty. So these are the questions that you shared with me, and I will be taking care of all these questions as I promised. Now, I will start with the few things, right? Let me share with you what is my approach for this session. First, we'll discuss why commerce optional. Second, how to start. In how to start, we will see syllabus, the importance of previous year questions. Then we will see the book list. We will see the timetable that we should have. Then we will see how to do the answer writing. Okay, I covered these things. However, it will depend upon the time, how much time these things take. And you are free to ask the counter questions in between, right? And one more question, I am looking for self-study. What are your suggestions regarding materials, mocks and answer writing? Okay, how to do self-study? That is also the question. Okay, so I will answer all these questions in this manner. Starting from why this commerce optional. The first and the major question is why this commerce and accountancy optional. So why to choose commerce and accountancy optional? This is the first question. I will start giving the answer from the UPSC's annual report, right? I believe in facts, data. So I will show you the latest report of UPSC which has been published and which talks about the weightage or the success of each of the optional, right? So this is the relevant page that I'm sharing with you. This is the relevant page from the UPSC's annual report, right? And I can also tell you the source. Everyone, see, basically, whether you have decided that I will take commerce optional or you have not decided that I will not take the commerce optional. In both the cases, or you are in between, should I take the commerce optional or should I not take the commerce optional? In all the cases, it is important to understand why we are taking this decision, right? So this is the report of UPSC. UPSC Annual Report 2021-22, and the page number is 122. This is given on the website of UPSC. You can check page number 122 of this report. And this is the screenshot. This table is the screenshot, okay? Distribution of candidates who appeared vis-a-vis recommended by the optional subject Civil Services Mains Exam 2020. See, even though right now we are in the 2024, but the data is available for 2020 only. Latest data is available for 2020. Before that, after that, the data is not yet available from the side of UPSC. So we will understand this is the reference point. You see, optional subject. the number of candidates appeared and the number of candidates recommended. That means in these many number of candidates appeared in the mains exam. Though this column indicates how many number of people appeared in the mains exam from this optional. And recommended, it means how many people actually got the rank in the final list. How many people actually got selected? This is the second line, recommended. And success rate. Success rate indicates that out of number of people who appeared in the mains from the optional, how many people were actually successful in terms of percentage, right? So you take the various optionals, starting from agriculture. Agriculture, success rate is 2.7%. Animal husbandry, success rate is 10%. Anthropology, 8.3%. And let me see some more, humanities optionals, because those people who are a bit doubtful, should I take commerce, they may think of, oh, I'll take, say, sociology, or I will take political science, or I will take history. So let me go to those optionals. So history, you see, success rate is 4.1%, right? Now you see political science, 20 number. Success rate is 8.3%. And then sociology, point number 23, success rate is 9.2%. Some of you might even think of public administration. Public administration success rate is 7.5%. So that means in all these cases, success rate is less than 10% and on an average around 7 to 8%. Now let us see commerce and accountancy. Commerce and accountancy optional, success rate is 12.9%, this highest success rate. That means 210 people appeared and 27 people got selected. Almost 13% is the success rate, almost double of the average of other optionals. Other optionals, you see, 7%, 8%, even 2.7%, 4.1%, 5.7%. So comparing with all the optionals, if you consider commerce and accountancy, highest success rate. This is the fact of UPSC. I am not giving this fact from any other source except UPSC. UPSC is the body which is conducting this exam, and UPSC says highest success rate belongs to the commerce and accountancy optional, right? This is the first evidence. Now, you will say, sir, why? How is this happening? Sir, people are saying, don't take commerce optional because it will not overlap with the GS. This is one of the argument that people say, don't take commerce optional, right? But I will ask you certain questions. Those people who are saying, don't take commerce optional, rather take sociology or take political science or take public administration, I am posing a question over you. Ask the people that how many people from commerce and accountancy background have got top ranks by taking the sociology or public administration or political science as their optional. मैं रिपीट कर देता हूं, आप ये क्वेश्चन पूछिए कि कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड का जो पर्सन है जिसने बीकॉम किया हुआ है या सीए किया हुआ है, उसने सोशियोलॉजी लिया या पॉलिटिकल साइंस लिया या पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन लिया, तो आप किसी ऐसे पर्सन को जानते हो जिसने कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड से ये ऑप्शनल लेकर के और टॉप रैंक लाए हो? आई डोंट नो. मेरे लास्ट 15 ईयर के एक्सपीरियंस में, सिंस 2009 आई एम इन दिस फील्ड, लास्ट 15 years में तो आई कुड नॉट कम अक्रॉस सच पीपल हु आर गेटिंग टॉप रैंक, having the commerce background and taking the sociology, public administration or political science as an optional. मुझे तो ऐसे इंसान नहीं मिले. Now, on the other hand, if you ask me, sir, commerce background people with the commerce and accountancy optional, how is the result? The result is wonderful. Every year, top 100, we get 4 or 5 people minimum. Then, around, as I have shown you, 27, this is a 2020 result. Every year this is a result. Every year this is the same result. 20, 25 people, 30 people, they come. And all of them are from the commerce background. सब लोग commerce background से हैं. तो सर ये result कैसे possible है? GS से overlap नहीं करता है. This is not overlapping with the GS, but then how is it possible? Because there are certain advantage which you people have. What are the advantages? Number one, If, see, basically, tell me, you are from the commerce background. I want to ask you simple question. How many years you have been studying the commerce so far? आप कितने सालों से अपने स्कूल में या कॉलेज में, in your school in your college, for how many years you have been studying the commerce and accountancy? Can you tell me? बता सकते हैं आप लोग? For how many years you have been studying commerce and accountancy? In 11th, 12th, BCom first year, second year, third year, at least 5 years तो आप पढ़े हैं ना? 5 years तो पढ़े हैं ना आप लोग? That means you are familiar with this. Familiarity is something which helps you save the time. आपका टाइम सेविंग होगा. पेपर 1 syllabus is completely from the BCom, BBA, CA inter. पेपर 1 is completely done. पेपर 1 तो आपका हो चुका है, ऑलरेडी हो चुका है आपका. हाँ, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि यू शुड नॉट प्रिपेयर द पेपर 1 राइट नाउ, बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज you are completely familiar with the syllabus, you are familiar with the terms. I ask you something, I ask you a simple question. मैं आपसे simple question पूछता हूं. What is the difference between authorized share capital and paid up share capital? Are you aware about this? I am repeating the question. What is the difference between the authorized share capital and paid up share capital? Do you know this answer? जानते हैं कि नहीं जानते हैं? सर जानते हैं, वेरी सिंपल. बैलेंस शीट में वी आर राइटिंग ऑथोराइज शेयर कैपिटल एंड पेड अप शेयर कैपिटल. ऑथोराइज शेयर कैपिटल इज द मैक्सिमम शेयर कैपिटल दैट वी कैन इशू एंड पेड अप शेयर कैपिटल इज द अमाउंट विच हैज एक्चुअली बीन रेज्ड सो फार. जितना अमाउंट ऑलरेडी पेड अप है बाय द शेयर होल्डर्स. राइट? नाउ आई आस्क यू सर्टेन क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम सोशियोलॉजी. सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूं. What is the difference between caste and class? How many people know what is the difference between caste and class? How many people know what is the difference between caste and class? Very basic question of sociology. Are you aware about this? Some of you may be those people who have done the preparation of mains, but is it a natural term for you? Can you give the examples of caste and class? How many of you are aware about this term? Please tell me. Please type in the chat box. Rare. It is a rare. I will find rarely anyone can answer this question having the commerce background and answer this basic question of sociology. The reason is because you are not trained in the sociology. You are not trained in the political science. You are not trained in the history. You are not trained in the public administration. You are trained in the commerce. Agree? Yes or no? Are you with me, everyone? Please keep raising your queries or keep typing in the chat box. Either you agree with me or disagree. I am comfortable both ways. I am not here to convince you, but I am here to tell you the reality, to show you the evidences. Okay? I am talking to you from the commitment that you take the right decision. I am not imposing that decision that you should take commerce and accountancy only. I am just telling you that your decision should be based upon some logical point. And I am showing you the logical point. Okay? तो सर ठीक है, पेपर 1 टाइम सेव करेगा, फैमिलियर होगा, एक तो ये रीजन हो गया. ओके? नाउ सम ऑफ यू माइट से सर माय न्यूमेरिकल्स आर नॉट स्ट्रॉन्ग. मेरे न्यूमेरिकल तो स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है. सो आई विल से यू इन पेपर 1 you have equal role of theory. Theory का भी equal role होता है. In case you are not comfortable with numerical, you can answer theory and theory also get good marks. In paper 1, the students have been scoring wonderful marks. तो अगर आपका theory भी है तब भी आप अच्छे marks score कर सकते हो, और numerical है तभी भी आप score कर सकते हो. Then also you can score good marks. I will show you the mark sheets. Some students mark sheet I will show you. Okay? आप में से भी किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि सर रिसेंट एवरेज स्कोर कुछ बताइए. सो दिस इज रैंडम एनालिसिस आई हैव डन ऑन द डे ऑफ रिजल्ट. जिस दिन रिजल्ट आया था ऑन दैट डे इटसेल्फ आई डिड दिस एनालिसिस ऑफ मार्क्स. ये मार्क्स का एनालिसिस है. ये हमारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं, सारे स्टूडेंट्स हमारे हैं जिन्होंने हमारे यहाँ से कोर्सेज लिए हैं कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी ऑप्शनल के, और दिस इज अ रैंडम, ये रैंडम एक the day the result came, within 1 hour I compiled this sheet. Okay, this sheet, after this lot of mark sheet have come to me, but I have not updated. But जो first compilation I am showing from there, यहाँ से मैं show करता हूँ आपको. सुजावल जग्गा, paper 1 151 marks. The second person is Jayant Garg. He did not secure the rank, but he is in the reserve list. 153 marks. Third person is Madhav Agrawal, rank 211, 150 marks. Okay, you can go to our YouTube channel and you can check their posts. They have told about their strategy. Okay. Next is Kamlesh Kumawat, 143 marks. Samiksha, rank 302, 129 marks. Bit low marks, but you can see she got 302 marks, 302 rank. Shivani Gupta, 428 rank, 125 marks. Some people are scoring less marks, but basically they are saving the time and they are utilizing their time in the GS, and that is how they are getting the rank. Okay, तो पहली बात तो ये है कि first of all you have the scoring optional. This is scoring. Optional is scoring. Secondly, it will save the time which you can utilize in the GS. Now, sir, why not to take sociology or public administration? Why not others? The answer is you do not have the temperament of those optionals, because you have been preparing with the commerce since your childhood, since 11th class. So you don't have the basic temperament. Okay, I met a person, Mr. Mahesh Shah. He is the IRS officer of 1994 batch. I was taking a session in the CA Institute this weekend on Saturday. तो वहाँ पर मैं एक सेशन ले रहा था CA Institute में. I met senior IRS officer Mahesh Shah. In fact, he shared his experience with the students. जो लोग वहाँ पर students आए हुए थे उनके साथ experience share किया. He appeared in 1994. In 1994, he took 2 optionals. Basically, for your knowledge, I am telling you, till 2012, there used to be 2 optionals. 2 optionals हुआ करते थे. So you have to choose 2 optionals. So from the commerce background, students, they used to choose the commerce and accountancy as the first choice, and second choice they have to choose from the other optionals. So he chose sociology, and he told that because I chose sociology, first I completed MA, Masters of Arts in the sociology. Then I prepared for the mains part of sociology. Then I appeared in the mains exam of 1993 or 1994. So he took sociology optional as a second optional because he had to take, but for that he has to first complete the MA in sociology, then only he got the success. And in the success, when he got the success, he scored high marks in the commerce and less marks in the sociology. The reason is that we are not habitual of this kind of subject. Sociology type of subject, we are not habitual, right? Next, the biggest advantage is there is a limited set of students who compete from this optional. So your competition is only from the commerce background students. Your competition is not from IITians. Your competition is not from top colleges of Delhi University who are having good command over the political science, who are having the wonderful command over the sociology. Your competition is only from the commerce people. And how many people? 210 or 250 maximum. So if you have to score good marks, you have to be in best in the top, in the overall 250 people. top जो आपके पूरे कंट्री में 250 people हैं जो मेंस एग्जाम लिख रहे हैं, उसमें से आपको टॉप आना है. ये आपका कंपटीशन डिसाइड करता है ऑप्शनल में. अगर आपका 250 में से आप टॉप 10 में है या टॉप 5 में है, तो यू आपका सिलेक्शन पक्का है. यानी कि आपको कंपटीशन पता है कि मेरा कंपटीशन इतने लोगों से है. That is the beauty. Now, you might ask, sir, why less number of people are taking the commerce optional? Commerce optional, less number of people क्यों लेते हैं? The reason is very simple. Because the people with the commerce background, they do not normally prepare for UPSC. They prepare for CA, they prepare for MBA, they prepare for some commerce related exam like CS, company secretary, cost and accountant, etc. So it is not natural for them to prepare for the civil services. That is why very less number of people from your college or from your institute, you will find they are preparing for UPSC. Very less number of people, right? So that is the reason why less number of people take the commerce and accountancy optional. Number two, this optional can be taken by only those people who are from the commerce background, right? Engineers, they will not take this optional because they cannot learn the accountancy from zero. So there is a entry barrier, I will say. Because of entry barrier, other people, they cannot compete, they cannot come to your domain. That means you are safe from the competition of others. Are you with me, everyone? Now, some of you asking the question, how it is saving the time, sir? ये time कैसे save करता है? How the saving of time? देखिए, saving of time कैसे होता है? Paper 1, it will need 150 to 160 hours of preparation. इतनी preparation आपने की and it is done. Like I am telling in number of classes. मैं classes इतने घंटे के लेता हूं, plus आप इतना ही आप रिवीजन करने के लिए ऐड कर लीजिए. 300 to 320 आवर्स में आपका कंप्लीट हो जाएगा पेपर 1. दैट मीन्स समवेयर अराउंड 2 मंथ में आपका पेपर 1 कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. देखिए सिलेबस, जो लोग कहते हैं ना कि सिलेबस बड़ा है, देखिए सिलेबस उनके लिए बड़ा है जिन्होंने कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी पढ़ा नहीं है. Those people who have not gone through the commerce and accountancy subject like financial management, financial accounting, or taxation, or auditing, or cost accounting, those people who have not done those subjects, for them this is a big syllabus. But for you, it is already done in your BCom, it is already done in your graduation, in your post-graduation. Are you with me? तो इतना बड़ा नहीं है सर. टाइम सेव होगा आपका, बिकॉज क्या होता क्या है इन अदर ऑप्शनल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल पब्लिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन और सोशियोलॉजी, यू start the classes, you take the classes for 4 months, 5 months. In the classes, you just understand the basics. You are not in the competitive level. For competing with the right candidate, you have to prepare for 2 years. 2 साल आपको exclusively prepare करना पड़ेगा optional के लिए. Then you can say that I can compete with the best in the sociology or in the public administration or in the political science. उनके लेवल पे आने के लिए आपको 2 साल लग जाएंगे, बिकॉज वो लोग 5 साल से पढ़ रहे हैं. दे आर स्टडिंग दैट फॉर द 5 years. राइट? टाइम सेविंग कौन से टाइम सेविंग की बात कर रहे हैं सर आप? सोशियोलॉजी, हाउ मच टाइम यू कैन सेव इन द पेपर 1? हार्डली 1 week. फॉर 1 week यू विल लीव योर ऑप्शनल, योर ऑन सब्जेक्ट. आप उसको छोड़ सकते हैं क्या? वन मोर एडवांटेज आई एम टेलिंग यू. नेक्स्ट एडवांटेज इज that because it is your own subject, so it's a kind of, it gives you the breath, fresh breath of life. This is the point which was shared by Shivani Gupta. Shivani Gupta is simple BCom from Chandigarh. There is a place near Chandigarh, Kalkaji. Kalkaji se she completed BCom and this year she has secured rank 428. Simple BCom, no MCom, no BCom honors, no Delhi University, no CA, no CS, no CMA, no MBA, कुछ भी नहीं किया. सिंपली BCom किया है एक सिंपल कॉलेज से, एक छोटे टाउन से आती है, कालकाजी से. She told me, sir, at the 8 PM I will start my commerce and accountancy. रात को 8 बजे मैं लेके बैठूंगी and it will give me so much confidence because this is my own subject. I know everything. As compared to this, if I say I am preparing, I am studying GS. अगर मैं GS study करता हूँ, then in the GS I face problem in science and technology, I face problem in art and culture. So my confidence goes down. मैं morning में जब पढ़ने बैठता हूँ, तो वहाँ से लेकर evening तक मेरा confidence down हो जाता है कि मुझे चीजें नहीं आती हैं, science and technology, art and culture, medieval history, or even in other subject like polity, I struggle. But when I say commerce and accountancy, it feels like, oh, everything I know. It increases my confidence. And this daily dose of confidence, it will boost your energy. It will give you more energy and you will study more in the GS and in the commerce also. Are you getting my point? जब आप अपने सब्जेक्ट से रूबरू होते हैं, अपने सब्जेक्ट से आप मिलते हैं, अपने सब्जेक्ट को आप स्टडी करते हैं, it gives you the fresh energy on a daily basis, which is not available otherwise. Are you with me, everyone? कैन यू विजुअलाइज दिस? क्या आप इसको विजुअलाइज कर सकते हैं? नेक्स्ट, सो हम कह सकते हैं कि फ्रेश ब्रेथ देता है, ये स्ट्रेस बस्टर होता है आपके लिए, क्योंकि आप इसको पढ़ते हुए आए हो बचपन से, आप इसको 11th क्लास से पढ़ रहे हो, तो आपके लिए इससे बड़ा स्ट्रेस बस्टर नहीं हो सकता. नेक्स्ट इज दैट द क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी वेरी प्रिडिक्टेबल. प्रिडिक्टेबल क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, सिंपल टू मॉडरेट क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. आई विल शो यू, मैं आपको शो करता हूं कि कैसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. सो हम देखते हैं पेपर 1 2023 का. ओके एवरीवन, आई विल टेक बिट मोर टाइम. आई थिंक दिस सेशन विल गो टिल 12:30 बिकॉज दिस पॉइंट आई एम एम्फसाइजिंग, आई एम बिल्डिंग योर कन्विक्शन इन दिस ऑप्शनल, कि जिन लोगों ने ऑलरेडी ले लिया है वो भी कॉन्फिडेंस से बोल सके कि हम सही ऑप्शनल चूज किया है, और जो लोग डाउटफुल हैं वो कॉन्फिडेंस से चूज कर सकें. ठीक है, तो दैट इज द पर्पज. सो this session will be extended by 15-20 minutes, so I will expect this will go till 20 or 12:30. So are you with me? उस समय तक आप यहाँ पे अवेलेबल रहेंगे, so that I can tell you everything about book list, I can tell you about answer writing, I can tell you about timetable, I can tell you about weightage of every subject, कहाँ से start करें. Okay? तो ये देखिए 2023 का पेपर है, 2023 पेपर. Now see the questions. क्वेश्चन देखेंगे. I want to tell you one more point through this. This is question number 1, 10 marker question. What is meant by buyback of shares by the companies? Explain the reasons and sources of buyback of shares. Question is, what is the meaning of buyback? Are you aware about buyback? How many of you know about buyback? आप में से कितने लोग जानते हैं buyback क्या होता है? Can I expect the answer? Less number of people are participating. So Aarti, Hariram, Himanshu, Naushad, Reshma, Rohini, Rupanshi, Shrikant, Tejaswini, Tukaram. Everyone please participate in this session. Okay, this session is for you. So buyback of share, they are asking simple question. What is buyback of shares? Even if you do not study anything, still you can answer this. अगर आपने अभी तक कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ा है तब भी आप आंसर कर सकते हैं. This confidence is a very big thing. कि सर हम देखते ही हमें याद लग जाता है कि हाँ ये सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट है. ठीक है, बाइंग ऑन शेयर्स, वेरी गुड. और रीजंस क्या होते हैं क्यों हम बाय करेंगे? बिकॉज वी डो नॉट नीड द रिसोर्सेज नाउ, इट विल इंक्रीज द गुडविल. राइट, हमें रिसोर्सेज की जरूरत नहीं है, हमारे पास सफिशिएंट रिसोर्सेज हैं. वी वांट टू इंक्रीज द गुडविल बिकॉज हमने बाय बैक करेंगे तो हमारी गुडविल इंक्रीज होगी, दैट दिस कंपनी इज वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. एंड व्हाट आर द सोर्सेज ऑफ बाय बैक, दैट वी विल डिस्कस. वो हम पढ़ेंगे उसमें कंपनीज एक्ट में क्या क्या सोर्सेज होते हैं. राइट, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज cost accounting is becoming more and more relevant in the emerging economic scenario in India. Very simple question. What is the relevance of cost accounting today? Cost accounting की क्या जरूरत है? Price decision में जरूरत है. If we have to decide the price of the things, if we have to compete with the other companies, then we have to do the cost minimization. So how to do cost minimization? बहुत simple question, बहुत simple answer. यहाँ पर आप examples भी add on कर सकते हैं. Then next question is, explain the major point to be considered by an auditor while auditing the accounts of non-profit organization. जब आप non-profit organization के accounts audit करोगे, तो what are the major point that will be considered? Again, very simple question. Non-profit organization means NGO. NGO का audit करने जाएंगे तो हम क्या consider करेंगे? What is the purpose? Are they using the money at the right place? Are they spending the money as per the given rules? Is there any diversion of funds? Are they complying with the tax law? Are they conducting the activity? Are they maintaining the proper accounts? Very, very, very commonsensical answer. Next, आप देखिए न्यूमेरिकल में क्वेश्चन क्या है. न्यूमेरिकल में क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट शेयर अकाउंटिंग. शेयर अकाउंटिंग का क्वेश्चन है सर, जो 11th क्लास से आप पढ़ते हुए आ रहे हैं. 11th क्लास से जो आप पढ़ते हुए आ रहे हैं उस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपके यहां पर आते हैं. Okay, I can show you more questions, but let's come back. Otherwise, it will become a session of 23 analysis. तो क्वेश्चंस प्रिडिक्टेबल हैं, सिंपल हैं, मॉडरेट हैं. आप में से किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था, व्हाट इज द लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी? सो लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी इज बीकॉम ऑनर्स. बीकॉम ऑनर्स इज अ लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी. देखिए, वन थिंग आई वांट टू टेल यू, if the total level of difficulty is 20 of the UPSC exam, you have already crossed at least 10 to 12 level of difficulty in your preparation. Now you have to prepare for the 12 to 20. आपको थोड़ा सा गैप फिल अप करना है. Just to fill this gap, you have to study. So don't avoid this gap filling and don't replace it with a new subject. Don't pick up a new subject like sociology or public administration, because in those subjects you have to start from zero. वैसे सब्जेक्ट में आपको जीरो से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा और ये सब्जेक्ट में आपको स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा 12 से. If 20 is the highest level of preparation you have to do in commerce, you are already prepared with 10 to 12 minimum. 10 to 12 आपको already prepared है. आपको 12 से 20 पे आना है. जस्ट गैप फिलअप करने हैं. दैट इज वाई आई एम सेइंग इट इज टाइम सेविंग, क्योंकि आपको आता है पहले से ही. सिलेबस बड़ा है तो क्या हुआ, आपने 5 साल से पढ़ा है भाई इसको. 5 साल से क्या कर रहे हो आप, यही तो पढ़ रहे हो. तो सिलेबस बड़ा होने से क्या होता है. अगर कुछ आपकी डिफिकल्टी है, इफ यू हैव सम डिफिकल्टी, इफ यू आर फेसिंग सम प्रॉब्लम इन सम सब्जेक्ट, सम टॉपिक, देन वी विल वर्क ऑन दैट. अब काम करेंगे उसके ऊपर. आई अंडरस्टैंड योर ग्रेजुएशन would have been difficult. Maybe it was a lockdown period, or maybe your professor was not good, or maybe you did not prepare it sincerely, but now we will prepare it. But just to avoid the preparation of our own subject, we cannot switch over to new subject, because switching over to new subject is you are taking the new competition which you even don't know how much difficult it is going to be. Every year minimum 20 to 30 people come to me, who have taken the sociology or history or other optional, and they come to me, sir, I did a mistake, I want to take the commerce now. Because starting में हमें लोग क्या बोलते हैं, भाई देखो कॉमर्स में बड़ा सिलेबस है और जीएस से ओवरलैप नहीं करता है, छोड़ो इसको. The reality is that those people who are giving the advice to you, ask them, did you prepare with the commerce and accountancy optional? Did you score good marks in the optional? Are you from the commerce background? I am from the commerce background. Let me tell, I am from the commerce background, and I appeared 3 times in the UPSC interview with the commerce and accountancy optional. This year, 6 of our students have qualified from the commerce background. Simple BCom also and CA also. I have appeared in the commerce and accountancy optional. I have appeared with the public administration also, when there used to be 2 optionals. Till 2012, there used to be 2 optionals. I appeared in public administration also. But after 2012, I left public administration, because public administration, even though it looks simple, it looks small, but actually I have to do a lot of value addition from different sources. There is so much of competition from many people. There is a hidden syllabus of those subjects, which is not here in this commerce. Commerce में कोई hidden syllabus नहीं है. Everything is stated properly in the syllabus only. Okay, and there are other advantages. For example, there are current affairs are very rare. You don't have to follow current affairs. You don't have to do all those things. Only 2% role is there. 2% सिर्फ हमें कुछ examples के लिए चाहिए होता है commerce के अंदर. There is no other use of current affairs in the commerce and accountancy. इसके अलावा कोई और use नहीं है. That means there is a freedom from the current affairs. Right? Then it is relevant as a backup. Backup exams के लिए relevant है. For example, there is a RBI Grade B exam. Right? Then there is a SEBI exam, SEBI Grade A exam. Then EPFO exam. EPFO Assistant Provident Fund Commissioner exam. All these exams, they are having the syllabus of commerce and accountancy. In fact, आप believe नहीं करोगे, one person who prepared for the RBI Grade B, he got in love with the commerce. उसको commerce से प्यार हो गया और उसने commerce and accountancy option ले लिया. This person is engineer. इंजीनियर होने के बावजूद आरबीआई ग्रेड बी को प्रिपेयर किया. आरबीआई ग्रेड बी में कुछ पोर्शन था कॉमर्स का, वो कॉमर्स को प्रिपेयर किया, तो ही गोट इन लव विद द कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी, एंड ही चोज द कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी एज एन ऑप्शनल. ही इज विद अस. हिज नेम इज शिवम वर्मा. दिस ईयर ही इज प्रिपेयरिंग. तो अदर बैकग्राउंड के लोग कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी लेते हैं, आपको तो सोचने की जरूरत नहीं होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. अगेन, आई एम स्टॉपिंग दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन हियर. The purpose was not to convince you for the commerce and accountancy optional. The purpose was to build the confidence, to build the conviction that your optional is strong. You can take your optional. There is no doubt about it. Okay? So I hope you got some idea. Now, I will move to the next point. So was this discussion relevant? I took almost 30-40 minutes in this discussion. Was this discussion relevant, everyone? People attending the session, please respond in the chat box. Wonderful. So you will get more conviction now. आपको और conviction आएगी. और देखिए, इस कोर्स की बात मैं करूं, how much is the importance of commerce and accountancy? या किसी भी ऑप्शन की क्या इंपॉर्टेंस हो सकती है? Again, I will come back to ये देखिए, यहां पे जो मार्कशीट्स हैं, सुजावल जग्गा, रैंक 137, he is our student. See, in essay 88 marks, in GS1 88 marks, in GS2 125 marks, in GS3 96 marks, in GS4 126 marks. That means in general studies you cannot score much. There is a limitation. Okay? But in commerce and accountancy you can score high, 151, 134. यहां पे देखिए, आप ऐड कीजिए स्कोर ऑफ 2 पेपर 8, 8, 8, 8, 176 2 पेपर्स में है. आउट ऑफ 500 276 मार्क्स आए हैं, एंड हियर आउट ऑफ 250 151 मार्क्स आए हैं. आउट ऑफ 500 176 मार्क्स आए हैं, आउट ऑफ 250 151 मार्क्स आए हैं. दिस इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ ऑप्शनल. ऑप्शनल की इतनी इंपॉर्टेंस होती है. 3 चीजें होती हैं जो आपको सिलेक्शन देंगी. आई एम टेलिंग यू, दोस पीपल हु आर नॉट अवेयर, देयर आर 3 इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स व्हिच विल गिव यू द सिलेक्शन. इसको हम ट्रायंगल बोलते हैं. वन इज essay, second is optionals, and third is interview. देखिए GS1, 2, 3 स्कोर्स आर एवरेज. चाहे आप टॉपर के स्कोर देख लीजिए, एवरेज स्कोर है. रैंक 1 आदित्य श्रीवास्तव, ही वाज माय स्टूडेंट, ही गॉट रैंक 1. आई basically guided him in the economy. I also teach GS economy, so I guided the rank 1 in the economy. Okay, but still rank 1 के बावजूद भी he is not having the top marks. For that matter, anyone is not having the top marks. Rank 16, Ayan Jain, I mentored him. He also used my commerce notes, and again, not very high marks. The point I am telling you is that GS 1 to 3 में जो rank 1 है, मेरा स्टूडेंट है, इकोनॉमी के नोट्स मेरे यूज किए थे उन्होंने, मेरे से गाइडेंस ली थी उन्होंने इंटरव्यू में. मेरी एक वीडियो पड़ी हुई है हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे, आप देख सकते हो विद हिम. सो he also could not get very high marks. See, if rank 1 cannot get high marks, how can you expect? Right? So essay, optional, interview, ये 3 चीजें आपको मार्क्स दिला सकती हैं. You can get the selection from these 3 things only. Out of this, essay is unpredictable. Commerce optional if you take, that is predictable. Commerce में देखिए, because it is your own optional, minimum average marks आपका जो है that is around 230 to 240. 230 to 240 तो आपको हर किसी के आ जाते हैं. Everyone scores 230 to 240. But the toppers score very high. Toppers score 260 to 290 average. ये जो 20 marks का gap होता है, this is the toppers gap. अगर आप खुद से भी prepare करेंगे, if you prepare yourself, you can score 230, 240 marks. But that is not going to make you the topper. If you see the marks list of UPSC, अगर UPSC की marks list देखेंगे, you will find the difference between the top ranker and the bottom ranker is not very high. It is hardly 20 to 30 marks. 20 to 30 marks में rank आपकी खत्म हो जाती है. Right? So, if you have to get good marks, you have to choose the optional which is favorable to you, which is scoring, which can save your time. And one more advantage I would tell you is interview. In the interview, you can see usually commerce people, they get high marks because in the interview, the 50% interview is from the commerce optional. The questions are from the commerce. I told you about Shivani Gupta. Shivani Gupta, simple BCom. You know how many marks she got? Can you predict? Simple BCom है, very average personality, like simple other girl, no specific qualification, no very high, top college or top school. Interview, how many marks she got, you know? And I'm telling you, her 80% interview was based upon commerce questions. देखिए क्यों होता है ऐसा, क्योंकि कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड से लोग बहुत कम आते हैं, वेरी लेस नंबर ऑफ पीपल अपीयर फ्रॉम द कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड. सो इंटरव्यूअर दे आर वेरी इंटरेस्टेड इन नोइंग अबाउट द कॉमर्स क्वेश्चंस, दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन डिस्कसिंग अबाउट द कॉमर्स. सो इट इज ए वेरी वेरी गुड थिंग बिकॉज इट मेक्स योर इंटरव्यू वेरी प्रिडिक्टेबल. आई अपीयर्ड 3 times इन द इंटरव्यू, एवरी टाइम दे आस्क द कॉमर्स क्वेश्चंस. शिवानी गुप्ता के क्वेश्चंस मार्क्स कितने आए होंगे? कैन यू प्रिडिक्ट एनीवन? अनदर स्टूडेंट इज माधव अग्रवाल, ही इज ऑल्सो फ्रॉम द कॉमर्स, हमारे स्टूडेंट है. Another is Samiksha Mhatre. Let me tell you, Shivani Gupta 200, Madhav Agrawal 205, Samiksha Mhatre 195. If you take the average of 3, how much? Average is 200. ये स्ट्रेंथ है कॉमर्स की. लाइक इन ऑल दीज 3 क्वेश्चंस, इन ऑल दीज 3 केसेस, द क्वेश्चंस वर प्राइमरली फ्रॉम द कॉमर्स एंड अकाउंटेंसी. कॉमर्स से क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए थे. इट इज योर ऑन सब्जेक्ट, इट गिव्स यू कॉन्फिडेंस और यू आर आंसरिंग योर क्वेश्चंस इन वेरी स्मूथ मैनर. एंड यू नो रैंक 1 के कितने मार्क्स थे इंटरव्यू के? 200 मार्क्स. लेट मी शो यू. डू यू वांट टू शो द एविडेंस? मैं आपको एविडेंस दिखा सकता हूं. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, डू यू वांट मी टू शो द एविडेंस? यूपीएससी के साइट से मैं आपको दिखा सकता हूं. लाइक दिस इज अनदर एडवांटेज ऑफ कॉमर्स. Okay, everyone, do you want me to show the evidence? Yes or no? मैं आपको दिखा देता हूं मार्कशीट्स. ओके, वेरी गुड. आपको बारे में मार्कशीट दिखाता हूं मैं, फिर मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा टॉपर्स की. ये सुजावल जग्गा है, इनके भी देखिए 176 मार्क्स. ही इज ऑलरेडी सिलेक्टेड, ही इज ऑलरेडी एन आईपीएस ऑफिसर. नॉर्मली to the selected people they give less marks. 176 is still a very good score. Shivani Gupta, I was telling you, Shivani Gupta has got 200 marks. ये देखिए 200 marks personality test, right? Then this is the mark sheet of Madhav Agrawal. Madhav Agrawal, you see 205 marks. 205 marks. कॉमर्स में देखिए 150 marks, 127 marks. अगर ये तीनों को मार्क्स को ऐड करते 150, 127, 205, his score becomes one of the wonderful score. देखिए एसए में मार्क्स कम है 99 ओनली, जीएस में कम है 90 ओनली, जीएस 3 में कम है 89 ओनली. यानी कि आप देखिए एवरेज स्कोर 90 95 आ रहा है बाकी में, और यहां पर 102 सॉरी 150 127 205 फ्रॉम 275. तो स्कोर तो इनको कॉमर्स से मिला है सर, है ना. समीक्षा मेत्रे 190 मार्क्स पर्सनालिटी टेस्ट, 190 मार्क्स. तो बेसिकली दिस इज द ब्यूटी. ये ब्यूटी आपकी इंटरव्यू की. इंटरव्यू में आपको अच्छे मार्क्स मिल सकते हैं. नाउ आई एम शोइंग यू द यूपीएससी के जो मार्कशीट थी, आई एम शोइंग यू दैट, एंड देन आई विल कम टू द प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी. मैं आपको दिखाना चाहता हूं कि आप कॉमर्स को कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं. कॉमर्स इज नॉट इजी थिंग. आपने अगर कर लिया है ऑलरेडी तो डोंट डाइवर्ट फ्रॉम हियर. इट इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एरिया. दिस इज द यूपीएससी मार्कशीट, यूपीएससी मार्क्स ऑफ द रिकमेंडेड कैंडिडेट. जो रिकमेंडेड कैंडिडेट्स हैं उनके मार्क्स हैं ये वाले, ठीक है. तो यहां पर देखिए आदित्य श्रीवास्तव, ही इज ऑल्सो माई स्टूडेंट. आदित्य श्रीवास्तव मेरे स्टूडेंट है. उन्होंने मुझसे जीएस इकोनॉमी और पर्सनल मेंटरशिप भी ली थी. आप मेरी वीडियो देख सकते हैं इनके यूट्यूब चैनल, हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे इनके साथ में. हाउ मेनी मार्क्स ही गॉट इन इंटरव्यू? 200. वेरी गुड मार्क्स. 200 इज नॉट ए लेस स्कोर. बट रैंक 1 भी 200 मार्क्स लेके आया. रैंक 2 देखिए 175, रैंक 3 190, रैंक 4 185, 193, 186, 206 मार्क्स आए हैं यहां पर जाकर के, रैंक 7 पे जाकर के. तो यू कैन सी जो टॉप 10 वाले लोग हैं उनको भी 200 मार्क्स क्रॉस करने में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है. सिर्फ 1% इसको क्रॉस कर पाया है. आउट ऑफ टॉप 10 ओनली 1% हैज क्रॉस 200 मार्क, राइट. और हमारे कॉमर्स में एवरेज 200, 190, 205. Because commerce and accountancy people get higher marks in the interview. These facts no one will tell you, and I am showing you with the evidence. मैं आपको मार्कशीट के साथ में एविडेंस शो कर रहा हूं. मेरे अलावा आपको कोई और नहीं बताएगा, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट इवन अवेयर अबाउट दिस फैक्ट, उनको पता ही नहीं है. ठीक है, चलिए नाउ कमिंग टू द सिलेबस. सर सिलेबस, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर अवेयर अबाउट द सिलेबस? आई वांट टू आस्क यू. अब हम स्ट्रेटजी की तरफ मूव कर रहे हैं. व्हाट इज द स्ट्रेटजी? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर अवेयर अबाउट द सिलेबस? इनफैक्ट आई विल आस्क यू, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर नॉट अवेयर अबाउट द सिलेबस? आप में से कितने लोगों को सिलेबस ही नहीं पता है अभी? Please tell me in the chat box. Those of you who do not know the syllabus, don't worry. I will share this PPT with you. In this PPT, we have the syllabus. ये syllabus हमने यहाँ पे mention किया हुआ है. This is the syllabus. Okay. तो financial accounting है, cost accounting है, paper 1 में financial management है. Then we have taxation and we have cost accounting. We have financial markets, we have auditing. ठीक है, ये हमारे पेपर 1 में है. पेपर 2 में we have organizational theory, organizational behavior, organizational human resource management and industrial relations. Right? देखिए, first of all, I want to tell you some of the important trends. So if you see the syllabus and the previous year question pattern, we'll go to paper 1 and paper 2. Briefly, I will summarize this. Paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1, we have again section 1 and section A and section B. In paper 2 also, we have section A and section B. Section A in paper 1, we have financial accounting, cost accounting, we have taxation, and we have audit. In section B, we have financial management, and we have financial markets. Section A, paper 2, we have organization theory, organization behavior. Section B, we have human resource management, and we have industrial relations. Right? So basically ये हमारा सब्जेक्ट वाइज क्लासिफिकेशन है. और हाउ मच इज द वेटेज? पेपर 1, द टोटल नंबर ऑफ मार्क्स इज 400, out of which you have to attempt 250 marks paper. Similarly, paper 2, total 400 marks questions come, out of which you have to attempt only 250 marks. 250 marks का attempt करना है. That means you have a choice. 8 questions will come of 50 marks each, and you will attempt only 5 questions of 50 marks each in both the paper separately. ठीक है? So now, how much is the weightage? अब हम weightage की बात हम करते हैं. तो weightage of each subject. Financial accounting, weightage is minimum 50 marks to 70 marks. Cost accounting also 50 to 70 marks. Taxation 30 to 50 marks, and audit 20 to 30 marks. Out of this, like यानी कि ये बनेगा आपका टोटल 200 मार्क्स का. सेक्शन ए 200 मार्क्स का होगा. सेक्शन बी फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट बिटवीन 130 to 170 मार्क्स, एंड बिटवीन 30 to 70 मार्क्स इन द फाइनेंशियल मार्केट्स. सो अगेन दिस इज 200 मार्क्स. High weightage, highest weightage is of financial management. As you can see, financial management carries the highest weightage. So, in the paper 1, financial management is the most important subject. Minimum effort, maximum outcome. Right? Out of section A and section B, there are basically total 3 questions here. Sorry, 4 questions in section A and 4 questions in section B. तो 4 क्वेश्चन सेक्शन ए में पूछे जाते हैं, 4 क्वेश्चन सेक्शन बी में पूछे जाते हैं. इन सेक्शन ए यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट मिनिमम 2 क्वेश्चंस एंड मैक्सिमम 3 क्वेश्चंस. सिमिलरली इन सेक्शन बी यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट मिनिमम 2 क्वेश्चंस एंड मैक्सिमम 3 क्वेश्चंस. दिस इज द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पैटर्न. ये प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पैटर्न होता है आपका. आर यू विद मी एवरीवन? गेटिंग इट? I am breaking down the syllabus and I am breaking down the number of marks, the weightage of each of the subject. So in the paper 1, financial management is the most important subject. If you do the financial management and the financial market is overlapping with the economy. It overlaps with the economy. Like you have the topics of banking, you have the topics of financial markets. तो इकोनॉमी से ओवरलैप करता है. दिस इज वेरी इजी. फाइनेंशियल मार्केट इज वेरी इजी. दैट मीन्स आई विल ऑलवेज सजेस्ट, एंड टॉपर्स ऑलवेज यूज दिस स्ट्रेटजी, दे अटेम्प्ट 3 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम सेक्शन बी. सेक्शन बी से 3 क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट करते हैं. दैट मीन्स आउट ऑफ 250 क्वेश्चंस, 150 क्वेश्चंस you have already attempted from only these 2 subjects. Some of you were asking me, sir, how to save the time from commerce. I am telling you, financial management, financial market, how much time it will take? Maximum 1 month. Daily 4 to 5 hours. Maximum 1 month. 1 month में आप 150 marks prepare कर रहे हो. 1 month में 150 marks prepare कर रहे हो. That too in a very good manner. Because the questions are very predictable. If I tell you the previous year questions are very predictable. 70% questions repeat as it is. I am telling you some example. In 2022 and in 2023, both, the question of cost indifference point came. Similar question. Then in 2008, in 2015 and in 2017, exactly same question of costing numerical in marginal costing got repeated. 3 साल सेम क्वेश्चन बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है, बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है, बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है. एक ही क्वेश्चन बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है. दिस इज हाउ वी सेव द टाइम, बिकॉज क्वेश्चंस रिपीटेटिव हैं. Okay, there are certain areas, I am telling you, certain areas which are repetitive. कुछ highly repetitive topics हैं. For example, in theory, if I ask you, if you ask me, theory में कौन कौन से questions repetitive हैं? For example, in the income tax, they ask you about residential status. Very repetitive question. अभी तक कम से कम at least they have asked 15 times out of last 45 years. Every 2 to 3 years they will ask this question and same question they will repeat. आपको exactly रट के जाना है और आंसर करके आना है. Similarly, in the income tax, there is a question of clubbing. Very simple question. Third is deductions. ये question, 3 questions you will find every year, minimum 1 question out of these 3 questions. In the audit of dividends, audit of NGOs, and company auditor, these are the 3 areas. Every year they're asking minimum 1 question from these 3 questions. The point I want to tell you is that once you understand this optional, once you understand the previous year questions, you will say, sir, this is very easy. Don't worry about the number of subject. You know, हम subject को देख करके डर जाते हैं. If you see the previous year question, there is a very very specific pattern. Specific pattern वो follow करते हैं. क्या pattern follow करते हैं? For example, हम income tax की बात करें. Income tax में they will ask the numerical only from salary and house property. Only from salary and house property, and total income also. Total income is also based upon salary and house property. And theory, they will ask you, I told you certain areas, only from these areas. They will not ask the numerical from PGBP, capital gain, other source. यहाँ से numerical नहीं पूछे जाते, तो आपको पढ़ना ही नहीं है वो. Similarly, in the financial accounting or in the cost accounting में आपको क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं मार्जिनल से और प्रोसेस से और जॉब कॉस्टिंग से. प्रोसेस क्वेश्चन आपको छोड़ना होता है, बिकॉज दिस इज लेंथियर क्वेश्चन. दिस इज द स्ट्रैटेजी, इसको हम कहते हैं स्ट्रैटेजी. यू शुड नो कि विच क्वेश्चन आई हैव टू लीव. सो प्रोसेस क्वेश्चन ऑलवेज लीव, बिकॉज दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑलवेज लेंथी. You have to attempt only 5 questions out of 8 questions. These questions are to be left. Marginal costing always attempt, and this is repetitive question. कोस्टिंग पूरा हो गया, बाकी क्वेश्चन थ्योरी से आते हैं आपके, ठीक है. सो आर यू गेटिंग एन आइडिया? If we have the micro analysis of previous year questions, we can actually focus on what to study and what not to study. So, syllabus helps you identify the topics which I have to study, and previous year questions help you declutter the syllabus itself. Syllabus को हम declutter कर देंगे, जो irrelevant topic है, जो एग्जाम में आते नहीं है, उसको हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे. We will study it later. The point I want to make you is that decluttering the syllabus is more important, not only at the subject level but also in the topic and subtopic level. टॉपिक के अंदर भी सब टॉपिक लेवल पे decluttering करना जरूरी है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इन द इनकम टैक्स ओनली, इन द सैलरी चैप्टर, in the retirement benefit, there is a topic retirement benefit. Retirement benefit में they ask only theory, no numerical. So never attempt any numerical, never prepare for any numerical in the retirement benefit. Only prepare the theory part. But if you are from the commerce background, we make a mistake, we study everything. हम सोचते हैं कि सब कुछ पढ़ लेते हैं, न्यूमेरिकल भी कर लेते हैं, सब कुछ कर लेते हैं. यूपीएससी एग्जाम है तो सब कुछ करना अच्छा रहेगा. But that is not the case. You should not do everything. You have to be very, very selective. That is how this will save the time. If you study everything, if you study every numerical, if you study every theory, it is completely waste of time. So what you need is right guidance, decluttering of previous year, decluttering of syllabus based on the previous year questions, and micro analysis of the topics. First, you have to sharpen your axe. पहले आपको अपनी चाकू को शार्प करना होगा, तभी आपको नेक्स्ट काम करना होगा. So that means first you have to be aware of what to study, what not to study. Then you study right thing, you focus your energy on the right place, and you save your time, you get good marks. Are you getting something so far? See, here I will not explain, oh, this topic is in the syllabus. No, that is a factual information that I will post on the Telegram channel. You can see from there. But I am telling you the approach, the mindset, which can save your time and which can energize your preparation with your own subject. Can I ask you, what are you learning so far? Just type in the chat box, what are you learning so far? What are you learning so far? अभी तक आपने क्या मेरे से learn किया है in this session? How to prepare current affairs? No preparation of current affairs is required in the commerce and accountancy. No, nothing. If there is any current affairs, we will give the compilation maximum 20-30 pages before the exam, before the mains exam. Nothing else is required. There is no current affairs in the commerce and accountancy. That is the beauty of commerce and accountancy. You save the time. That is why I am saying saving the time is more important. Very good, Darshana. Confidence increased on optional, very good. A clear understanding on commerce and accountancy optional, Reshma Joy, very good. I am very happy that you are getting some sense. And I am telling you everything based on the logic, based on the experience that I have, right? So this syllabus is there. Now, I shared with you this analysis theory, and this is divided into theory and numerical. I will share this previous year question weightage based upon theory and numerical. So you see, theory is good. Theory commands more weightage in the paper 1 compared to numerical. So if we prepare the theory, now the question arises, sir, theory kaise prepare kare? Sir, our theory is weak. Paper 1 theory. Very simple funda. 80% repeated from the previous year question. Prepare the previous year question in a very good manner, and we have the solutions also. Printed solutions हमारे पास हैं, हम क्लास के अंदर भी इसको डिस्कस करते हैं, हम लोग इसको आंसर राइटिंग कराते हैं, so आप इसको रिमेंबर करेंगे, and you will do the answer writing on this. And your 80% previous year questions are done. Sorry, 80% of the theory part is done because 80% question comes from the previous year question. Same questions are repeating every year. That is why this optional is scoring. This is scoring optional, right? क्योंकि questions repeat होते हैं. So much of repetition is there, right? I will see. I will try to make one. I will try to take one session some time later. I'm not promising right now. How the questions are repeating from the previous year. Okay? Now, you see paper 2. I have given this weightage wise. Now, ये structure मैंने आपको बता दिया है. There are 2 papers and total 8 questions, out of which you have to attempt 5. Question number 1 and 5 are compulsory. 23 questions we have just glanced. Now coming to the book list, sir, which book list we can use? First of all, you can use your own material of BCom or CA Inter or something. However, that is important. That is important for gaining the confidence, but that may not be sufficient for preparing the UPSC. For UPSC, you should either get the coaching material or you should organize your own notes topic wise. तो अपने study material को, अपने standard books को, whatever material you have studied in your CA Inter or in your BCom, MCom, BB, MBA, CA, CS, whatsoever, right? You take your books and arrange them topic wise. That is one thing, but that is time taking. That is why I will suggest you take the material of the coaching. We also provide the very good study material. That is also something you can take, right? Standard books you can use only for filling the gap. Only for filling the gap. Don't follow the standard book from cover to cover, because standard books are not meant for the UPSC exclusively. It will waste your time, because they will give everything. They will give numerical of everything. They will give theory of everything. But in the previous year question, it is not so. Importance of previous year question, I told you 70% questions are repeated. 90% themes are repeated. In 90% cases, you know, I told you 70% the question repeat honge, 90% themes repeat hongi. Right? And it helps identify focus areas. It helps in decluttering the content. Last 10 years are more important. Even though we have last 45 years questions with answers, but last 10 years are more important. And very important, you have to write answers and get feedback. This is something which you have to do. Okay? So basically writing answers is very important. Answer writing is very important, I told you. Some answer writing tips I want to tell you. First of all, do it simultaneously while you are preparing for the syllabus. You are preparing the topic. The point I want to tell you is that do not wait for completion of syllabus. What is the reason of this? The reason is that because ultimately you have to show your skill by answer writing. So if you do the answer writing on a daily basis, then it helps you actually study better. Because while you are studying next day, you can actually understand, oh, I have to study only this much. Or this content I am studying, I have to convert this into less number of words. It helps you, you know, remember better. It helps you motivate for the revision. अगर आप डेली आंसर राइटिंग करेंगे, आप कुछ चीजें भूलेंगे, तो आपको मोटिवेशन होगा रिवीजन करने के लिए, राइट? सो डेली आंसर राइटिंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड डू इट फ्रॉम द डे वन. डे वन से स्टार्ट कीजिए, ओके? और आंसर राइटिंग किसकी करेंगे? राइट आंसर टू प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन के आंसर लिखेंगे आप. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन के आंसर लिखेंगे स्टार्टिंग फेज में. एंड दैट इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई डू इन द क्लासेस. If you join our classes, I start my classes with the 2 previous year questions. So suppose in today's class, I discuss the content. In the next class, starting, I will give the previous year questions. I will give you the right time to write. You will write it, and then I will discuss the answer. I will evaluate your answer, and I will give the model answer also. The point I want to make is that daily answer writing should be there, and it should be of the previous year question. Thirdly, write feedback. If you are doing the self-study, very good, no problem. But feedback is important. Just writing the answer or showing it to your peer is not sufficient, because your peer is not also having the experience. Only that person who has qualified minimum 1 mains is right person from whom you can get the answer evaluated. जिस पर्सन ने कम से कम एक बार मेंस क्वालिफाई किया है, आप उससे कॉपी चेक कराइए, अदरवाइज इट इज नो यूज टू राइट आंसर, बिकॉज unless you have the feedback, your answer writing is not going to improve, and if there is no improvement, then there is no point of writing 1000 answers. Writing more answer is not going to help you unless you convert your answers into marks. So feedback is highly important. Okay, तो answer writing की importance ये है. Okay. Rupanshi Singla is saying, is it possible for you to show a glimpse of the notes? Right now, I don't have the notes with me, but I will ask my team. They will share it with you. ठीक है? Rohini Mali is asking a question. They will ask questions based on budgeting and current affairs area. नहीं. Taxation में hardly there are 3 to 4 changes. Very small changes. Not much changes, right? It is not a CA exam. It is a UPSC exam. So believe me, there is not much change. Hardly 3 to 4 changes are there, which we can do in a very less time. Sir, for feedback, what should we do while doing self study? देखिए दर्शना, देखिए यहां पर 2 आपके अप्रोच हो सकते हैं. I am telling you the approach. Those people who want to do self study and those who want to do the classes. ठीक है? देखिए basically you can score good marks in both the cases. However, in the self study, first of all you need the good material. So material mein you should purchase the study material. We have total 10 books and the previous year question solutions of last 5 years, 45 years, printed in a very structured manner, theory and numerical both. So this is one-stop solution for the material. Number 2, we have the daily answer writing plus sectional test plus full length test and plus mentorship. This is one-stop solution for your answer writing and mentorship. Okay, these are 2 things which we offer, right? So material you can purchase and you can get the daily answer writing and sectional test and full length test and mentorship, right? ये हमारा एक पैकेज अवेलेबल है, ठीक है? अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यू हैव द क्लासेस में हम क्या प्रोवाइड करते हैं? 320 hours classes, 2.5 hours each, 5.5 months, 5 days a week. ये तो हो गया आपका शेड्यूल. नंबर 2 comes, number 2 is that these classes I will take and they will be daily answer writing. There will be basic concept discussion plus exam oriented discussion. I will also do the numerical solution in the class. And how to write the answers of theory. The focus will be on remembering the things, how to remember. Right? After the classes, you need only 1 to 2 hours maximum for revision. Maximum. ये हमारा फाउंडेशन कोर्स होता है. This is the foundation course. Right? देखिए now those people who want to do self study, you can do self study, no problem. However, देखिए I want to tell you the importance of every single mark. Every single mark की importance मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. How every single mark is important. You see this marks of the UPSC जो हमने अभी देखे थे. You see this. जो ये मार्कशीट है, you see 1028 marks पे how many ranks we have? 20, 21, right? 1025 पे how many marks rank we have? 22, 23. 1024 पे how many ranks we have? 24, 25. So you can see जैसे जैसे हमारे मार्क्स नीचे जाते जा रहे हैं, वैसे वैसे हमारे एक ही नंबर पे, लाइक यू सी 1001 मार्क्स पे यू हैव 62 रैंक, 63 रैंक, 64 रैंक, 65 रैंक, 66 रैंक, 67 रैंक, सॉरी 66 तक, यानी कि 1 2 3 4 5 पीपल, राइट? बेसिकली आई वांट टू टेल यू एवरी सिंगल मार्क इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर रैंक. अगर आप एक एक नंबर को सेव करना चाहते हो, you have to gain every single mark by focusing on or your syllabus and your previous year questions. तो ये आपको करना पड़ेगा, और ये करने के लिए फॉर दिस पर्पस यू कैन नॉट टेक द चांस. ओके, तो अगर आप सेल्फ स्टडी करना चाहते हो, कीजिए आप इसको. हाउएवर, have the right material. Our material is very detailed. This is very comprehensive considering the previous year questions. And in the mentorship program, we provide the daily answer writing of 2 questions. You get the answer, you have the feedback. And there is weekly one session where I will come and I will give the feedback verbally to you also, if you want to take the verbal feedback. Okay, you can clear your doubts and everything. The only thing with the self-study part is that discipline. Will you have the discipline to study for 4 to 5 months? 5 months क्या आप discipline रख पाएंगे? Do you have the right kind of environment? Do you have the right kind of temperament? Do you have the confidence in all the subject? Okay, so if you are not confident about your some subjects, or you are not confident about the environment, or you are not confident about the schedule, then you go for the classes. Okay, देखिए, I want to tell you one thing. It is worth going for the classes. Again, my purpose is not to promote my classes. It is your choice ultimately. I am not pressurizing you to join the classes. I am not pressurizing you to join the classroom. I want to tell you one thing. If you do not have the money constraint, अगर आपके पास में money constraint नहीं है, then joining the class is worth. देखिए, कोई भी constraint होता ही नहीं है. Money is also not a constraint for you. I am telling you. If you are preparing for UPSC, money is not a constraint for you. The question that you should ask is it worth spending the money? क्या पैसा spend करना worth है? So I can tell you, whether you spend the money in material and answer writing, or you spend the money in classes, both are worth. We will give you the value for money. हम आपको value for money देंगे. That means if you spend in these 2 programs, you will spend 27,000. 27,000 आपको ये program self study package मिलेगा. इसका भी वर्थ आपको पूरा मिलेगा. एंड इन दिस यू विल बी स्पेंडिंग अराउंड 55,000 to 60,000. ऑनलाइन 55,000 है, ऑफलाइन 60,000 है. बोथ आर वर्दी. आई विल गिव यू द कंप्लीट वैल्यू इन बोथ द केसेस. हाउएवर, if you do not have any other limitation, I will highly recommend to join for the classroom, because a teacher gives the best in the classroom. In the classroom, I discuss answer of 2 questions daily in detail. You write the answers, you have the right discipline, आपका timely complete हो जाता है. There is test every subject wise. After the end of the test, you have the doubt clearing also on a weekly basis, on a daily basis also. You can interact with me like you are interacting with me right now. So unless you have some other issue, you talk to me and you get it resolved and join the classroom. Again, the purpose is not to promote my classroom. The purpose is I can promise, if you join the class, your marks will increase by 50 marks. If you score yourself 220 marks, by joining the class, you can score 270 marks. That is my promise. And 50 marks में पूरी mark की list खत्म हो जाती है, rank की list खत्म हो जाती है. This is the importance. Okay? So, this was for those people who wanted to ask me about the courses that we have, or some people were asking which material. Noshad Alam is saying, how can we get more marks while study the same material? Is it important to see 45 years? तो Noshad Alam देखिए, सबसे पहले तो 45 years को देखना जरूरी है क्या? अगर आपको IAS बनना है तो देखना जरूरी है, नहीं बनना है तो देखना जरूरी नहीं है. ठीक है, तो चॉइस आपकी है. क्योंकि कंपटीशन जो है, तो कॉम्पिटिटर्स जो हैं वो तो देखेंगे, उनको तो पता चलेगा कि कौन कौन सा क्वेश्चन रिपीट होता है, तो दे विल गेट द वैल्यू, दे विल गेट द मार्क्स. आपको IAS बनना है तो आपको देखना चाहिए. ये मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन हो गया. सेकंड इज हाउ टू गेट हायर मार्क्स यूजिंग द सेम मटेरियल. सो फॉर दैट पर्पस, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, choosing the right topic. In the material, we have say 100 topic. Out of 100 topic, which 30 to 40 topics are highly marks fetching, and which 30 to 40 topics are which are repetitive every year, जो हर साल repeat होते हैं. First, we have to identify the right topic. Number two, we have to write answers on those 30 to 40 topics. And these 30 to 40 topics are basically identified based upon the previous year question. So write the answer to previous year questions on these topics. उस पे आंसर राइटिंग कीजिए. Number three, get the feedback. Feedback भी जाना जरूरी है इनके ऊपर. Okay? So this is the idea. Okay, Noshad? Now, some of you asked the question on paper 2. Paper 2 में कैसे marks enhance करें? Paper 2 में you have to do the value addition. Value addition कैसे करेंगे? Value addition के लिए आपको you should have the examples, diagrams, quotations, and case studies. These are the four things which you need to answer, which you need to add in your answers, right? तो ये आपको पेपर 2 में evaluate करना होगा, right? So now let me see if I have some other question left. Now you are free to ask your questions because I tried to answer the questions which you asked me in the starting. Let me see if something else is left from the. So in these questions, first is how to approach. I told you, have the syllabus with you, have the previous year questions with you, and go reverse, do the reverse engineering. First read the previous year question of that topic, then start the study of topic. How to strategize and timeline. Timeline, I told you, approximately 2.5 months for paper 1 and 2.5 months for paper 2. Daily basis, you should spend 4 to 5 hours average. Okay, some of you are asking me how many number of hours? 4 hour to 5 hour average for approximately 5 months. And then it is done, completely done. Okay, how to prepare paper 2? Paper 2 may write material you should have, analyze the previous year questions, and then from the material, focus more on the previous year questions, do the answer writing, get the feedback, add the value. That is how you can prepare for the paper 2. Next is how much time to devote to with GS. I told you 4 to 5 hours daily for 5 months approximately. Scoring or not, I have given you the answer. How to write answers. This thing I can discuss separately because this will take approximately 1 hour. I will take separate session on that. It is not overlapping. I told you, even if it is not overlapping, no problem. Still, it is time saving. It is beneficial. Step marking होती है. Answer is yes. Step marking होती है. Average scores of toppers. Average score of topper is around 280. Average score 280 है, which is very very high given any optional. आप किसी भी option को उठा के देख लीजिए. 280 is a very good score. BCom and Inter, C-Inter, how much helpful? Highly helpful. Paper 1 में तो बहुत ज़्यादा helpful है, right? Which service should be targeted? IAS is a top service. Target for that. IRS you can join, no problem. It is from the background, but the real enjoyment or real benefit of joining civil services is if you become that all India servant like IAS, IPS. These are two best services. Go for that. IRS you can take if you don't get the IRS and IAS and IPS. How to make short notes? देखिए short note बनाने के लिए you should not go in the first round. For short note you should wait for some time. You should at least do 2 rounds of study. Then only you will be able to identify how to make short note. Do not try to make short note of every topic. Make that short note of only those topics which are very essential, highly important in the exam, and for which you don't have the content in your very short. Okay, don't try to make the short note of every single topic. That is not going to help. Okay, because that will be just copy paste of your material, or that will waste a lot of your time. Rather save time from notes making and do the answer writing in that time. Few resources. So resources I will keep sharing on the Telegram channel. In the Telegram channel, I keep sharing some current affairs article which may be helpful in adding the answers. In the Telegram channel only, I will share some more resources like answer sheets of toppers and all. Okay, तो आप वहाँ पर देख सकते हैं. Be on the Telegram channel, and we have also made a WhatsApp channel. WhatsApp channel भी join कीजिएगा. Okay, so on the WhatsApp channel and on Telegram channel, we keep sharing the resources. For joining our courses, you can contact on this number. I am sharing a number with you. Those people who are asking the number. Okay, and our courses are starting from 27th of May. 27th of May, batch is starting. You can enroll. Enrollment is going on. You can pay 10% of fees and register. and balance you can pay on the course starting. Balance 90% you pay on the course starting date or one day before the course starting date. 10% दे करके आप अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन कर सकते हैं, एनरोलमेंट कर सकते हैं, राइट? 27th में से हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं बैचेस को, राइट? 9811599537 is the contact number. You call on this number and you can purchase our courses from this. We have limited number of seats, so if you are clear about joining the course, do it today only. If you are not clear, if you have some doubt, you can contact me and I will clarify your doubts. This is my WhatsApp number, or you can ask my team, they will arrange a meeting with me. If you are not clear about which course to join, or you are not clear about your time schedule, you want to speak one-to-one with me, this is my WhatsApp number. You can save this number, and on this number you can set a time with me and you can speak to me. I will help you clarify your doubts. Okay? So this is the Darshana, you can contact my team on this contact number. I have given you the number. You can contact on this number. Okay, any other question? Anyone? Shrikant Reddy, Reshma Joy, Darshana Chandran, Tejaswani, Noshad Alam, Rezina Murmu, Preeti Sihag, Aarti Parmar, Rupanshi Singla, Hariram Jha, and Balaji. If you have any question, please let me know. Otherwise, and I would like to know from you what was your learning from today's session. Just one point, you tell me, what did you learn from today's session? What did you learn from today's session? Just one pointer. It will help me get the feedback that how was today's session for you? What value did you drive? It was a meaningful session and worth spending time. Wonderful. Rupanshi, analysis of previous year question is very important. Very good, Rupanshi Singla. Preeti Sihag, welcome. Preeti. Shrikant, welcome. Darshana, welcome. So, I hope you are on the Telegram channel. If not, then join the Telegram channel, right? Join the WhatsApp channel also. I keep sharing the resources there. We keep conducting the topper sessions there. You can also check our YouTube channel. There we have posted a lot of toppers videos. तो YouTube channel पे toppers videos भी हमने share की हुई है. उनके साथ interaction करके. Mr. Sujawal Jagga session is there, who has shared his strategy. So you can join that, okay? And for structured preparation, for systematic preparation, most welcome to join the classes. Scoring high in the commerce optional requires three things. Number one, latest material. Number two, previous year question coverage. And number three, right practice of the answer writing. Our classroom course of commerce has all these three things. Hello, my name is C. Rahul Kumar. Come and join us.